What's up, guys? Back in today with another reaction to Dandadan, this time with episode 7, I think, of season 2. Might be episode 6, but fantastic episode last time out. Loved the exorcism, bad craziness. I thought that was an amazing performance, as well as just like the scene in general. I thought it's just incredible how I've never seen that done before. Maybe it's been done like a music video or something, but on on the silver screen or the movie scenes or anything, I haven't seen anything like that, which is incredible. I haven't actually watched it yet. I really should have got around to it. I totally forgot, but I think the English dub version was done by Dragon Force, which I'm not too knowledgeable of. Obviously, I've played a bit of Guitar Hero. I used to be a bit of a fanatic back in the day. some of my first ever YouTube videos, which are long gone, is what I recorded on my flip phone. I'd put my flip phone on, leaning on some game cartridges, have it recorded me playing Guitar Hero back in like late 2000s, and of course, you know, Through the Fire and Flames. But there's also Eye of the Storm or something along those lines. They're pretty much the only two songs I know, but I played them quite a bit on Guitar Hero, so I was a big fan. So I definitely need to check out that performance. Let me know how it was if you guys do watch the dub. But yeah, pretty fun episode. Other than that, it was quite a chill one, to be honest. We did see Momo at the end of the episode dressed up as a maid, which was quite cute. So looking forward to picking up from the club today, I guess, or whatever this place is. It looks like a club. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about this one in the comments. Leave a like on the video if you guys would like, and subscribe to the channel if you do want to keep up to date. I really want to find those videos. I think they must still be on YouTube, but I think the max views they got to was like 30 or 20, and like some of those were my friends. So I feel like with the amount of videos on YouTube nowadays, it would be absolutely impossible to find them, unless I find like an old login to one of my emails. But I must have had like 20, 30 emails over the years, so. That's cute, isn't it? Should we go get at one of those? I think there's a UK shop where it might be America too. I can't quite remember, but they're like, the whole deal is to be mean to you as a server. Jesus Christ, eyes are going crazy. I said this was a club. It kind of looked like a club when we first got it, but now it's starting to look like an old person's bingo fucking hall or something. There it goes. Classic. Why has she got a camera? Moments like this, I guess. So this is probably, like, when I say that, I think of the Heather Beam from Silent Hill 3. And she wears a very similar outfit, but I imagine what the Heather Beam is from Silent Hill 3 is probably referencing something else. So imagine this is a reference to something else. But when I saw that scene, that very much looks like that Heather Beam. I can't remember the exact requirements you got to do, but you got to like beat the game in some kind of way. And then you unlock an outfit for Heather where she's wearing like a maid outfit, and her attack is like, she goes like this, and it's like a beam of hearts, and it's quite powerful. I think there's like 2 versions of it, and it's like flying kind of, I don't know if they're spirit things, but like flying lights that go around and like attack the enemies. It's yeah, that's what I first think of when I saw that shot there. Joe, I'll get up the image of it for you guys that may not have unlocked it, because I think it is it's not like you can't get on like a first playthrough, for example, like it is a multiple playthroughs kind of thing. I've played that game a hell of a lot. But yeah, I imagine Heather Graham Oh, this is actually Heather Graham. This looks somewhat so. I guess she hasn't got the boots or the the headphones, but yeah, that's what I thought of when I saw that. Honestly, yeah, that's the outfit I play in when whenever I do play. Apologies about that. Heather May. I don't know why I said Heather. Why do I think of Heather Graham? It's Heather Mason, isn't it? Idiot. Was Graham like the fake name? I forget. Joe, I haven't seen. On the note of that Heather Graham, I haven't seen her in a movie for ages, but I do remember her from something. Is it Hangover? Hangover Part One? Oh, absolutely sweating. Apologies, guys. Might be a bit glistening. I've got my fan on as well. It's crazy. My room just stores heat. You know that's kind of cute, honestly. It could have come out a lot worse. Still gonna take them with you? I thought the whole point was to like take them here. How nice of you. Pay better be damn good if I would ever work a job like this. If I was a girl, I don't think they have jobs like this for guys. But yeah, if I was in our position, I'd be hoping to get paid a hell of a lot. I don't know. I feel like this is like a guy thing here. I feel like I would wait if this was my girlfriend. I would be hanging about this place, making sure she's okay, because especially in an outfit like that, I feel like yeah, you might get some certain types of people like hang on the street alone like that. Well, it's not very busy at all, is it? As I said, it really does look like an old woman's fucking pachinko fucking place. And the more you do that, honestly, the fucking slower time goes. So that guy's having a blast, isn't he? I've said this countless times, but I love the phenomenon of like what's your favorite show, or do something like play a game and do something really entertaining, and then look at your clock, and you visibly see how time slows down for your perception. It's really I'm always amazed at it. I'm like, holy shit! It just slowed down by like 5 times to what it was going at within like a second. Well, it's got some cool customers. I had no problems, which is good. As I said, I feel like you could maybe have some issue customers, jobs like that. So I'd be waiting about, checking if she's okay, spying. And you know what? I bet Oka runs around one of these corners. Kind of feels like she hopes he was. I hope he was as well. Doesn't look like it though. Areas. Nice. Exactly. Instincts right there, pop it in. Okay, good on you, Edgar. Good job. That's a long wait for him as well. Tell you what, we've really been amping up the touchiness these last few episodes, haven't we? Okay, Gigi's getting better at the whatever the fuck you call that. I was gonna say, you gotta tap your ash on him. She is. Or no, she's figuring out the pause with her cigarette. All things. Oh. I hate to think how that must feel. Damn, good job though, Gigi. Good job. Yeah, let's not go having any cold showers or anything just yet. Fuck hell, that's a scary face in the back there, isn't it? Oh, for fuck's sake. You useless fuckers. This must hurt. God's sake, guys. That must be awful as well. Like you can't go out because of the chance of rain and stuff. Then if you do end up like almost getting switched up, you're getting fucking hit by steaming hot fucking water. Jeez, he's got a rough, bless him, man. He's got it absolutely rough. Like, I'm glad that didn't hit. You could have burnt his face or something. But yeah, now we've got to deal with this prick again, haven't we? I say prick again. It sounds hardcore on that because of the backstory he had, but this guy is just such a menace, such an annoyance. There's that little house technique we saw used against Okarun. Oh crap! That kind of reminds me of that saw trap from Saw 2. That stupid girl. Although, not sure you can quite call it. I mean, it is stupid, but yeah. Oh, we can get him now. Pretty sure she barely had an effect on him last time. Ah, good idea. Although, ouch. Have you ever had? You probably have. Have you ever had your like tongue burnt or anything? It literally ruins you for like a week or two, doesn't it? I hate that. I hate having like a burn on my tongue because, like I said, it just ruins eating for weeks. The worst things. Ouch. Yeah, as I keep saying, he's an absolute nuisance right now. He must feel like shit as well. He must feel like absolute shit living in here for one. But as we just saw there, actually like thinking about what these guys got to deal with now, yeah, absolutely would like blame himself and such. So yeah, a lot of burns going to be going on with him, isn't there? As we saw with the grandma there, a lot of burns. So why does he sleep? Does he really sleep with his glasses on? I mean, I guess he's got to be prepared, but feels like a bad idea. Fucking build of this guy. Oh, I see. I see. Pretty damn good. Yeah, pretty damn good. Um, I don't know. Undercover outfit, disguise. There we go. Well, that should probably help him a little bit with the strength side of things. I don't know. I feel like if I was Okarin, I'd focus a bit more on kicks. Take it like kickboxing or something. Of course, it can't hurt to you get a punch in as well. But yeah, I'd definitely focus more on the legs because his speed and he could do like so many feints. Like you see in the UFC, I saw this awesome knockout the other day of someone like feinting a kick to the chest and going for the head, and it was incredible. I imagine that like 100 times for Okaran. That would be insane. Honestly, you might have to make like a those like white rooms they have for criminally like insane people. Might have to build something like that. Can't give up on the boy though, can we? Because it is rough for him, as she says there. It's rough for us. It's rough for him. Yeah, show them the responsibility they'll have to deal with. Cool, that's one hell of a ash on that. When I used to smoke, I used to try and do that sometimes. So yeah, that's Hajime no Ippo, isn't it? I've seen the openings for that series and they're fucking incredible. So I need to watch it. I love that though. Learn how to punch from Hajime no Ippo. My favourite one is That one. I love that one. I love that open. Love the visuals of that opening as well. No, they come hand in hand. Oh, sorry guys. Okay, a lesson from the master herself. Yeah, she can't stand to see you so fucking weak. Hey, what's this guy do? Oh, that's Ira. Okay. Creep. Creeping. Again, bringing up old things. Me and my friends used to go visit our high school, and at night, I'd never do this myself, but my friend would. Oh really? Oh, I thought the episode might be over then because of the song. Yeah, my friend used to. They would leave the roof. There used to be like an opening in the roof, where the trampolines were, and there's probably about maybe 6 to 10 meters between between the trampolines and the roof. I'd say maybe like 5-6 meters, but from the roof to the floor like 10 meters probably, and you'd have to jump from that height onto the trampoline and hope to not hit any of, like, obviously on the ground or the metal. Obviously probably would be majorly fucked up. Maybe not die, but it'd be majorly fucked up. And yeah, I'd have to jump on the trampolines, and then he'd unlock the door for us, and we'd go in there and yeah, do whatever we were doing, smoke on weed mostly. But yeah, just absolute delinquent back in the day. Used to break into my old school quite often. There's same thing for the swimming pools as well, so I'm quite used to this. I think I've said this story before of how that did happen. We were up there once after school one day, so all the teachers were there, just smoking cigarettes. And we all jumped off, and I jumped off terribly wrong, and I twisted my ankle so badly, and I sprinted on it straight after because it was frantic. But that was so painful. Yeah, I'm used to these events. I'm absolutely used to these events. Not nowadays, but yeah, I used to be a proper delinquent back in the day. Danga. We're really doing a JoJo's on the fucking cat. Oh, she is. She's really cute, actually, isn't she, Ira? I just like the little things. I like her a lot. I didn't like her initially. It was the same with Gigi. I didn't like him initially. I'd say I did like Ira more initially than I did Gigi, but I've come around on both of them, to be honest, which is good. It's a good sign. It's a really good sign, actually. My favourite series, Gintama, is very good at that, making you absolutely despise a character and then bringing it around. And when I say despise, I mean like despise. And then, funny enough, they end up like Isaburo, for example, ends up being like one of my favorite characters. So I came all the way here for a fucking piano. You know what? Skipping's good. A lot of boxers do skipping, don't they? Alright. I was expecting that machine gun. But look miles away then. We're definitely a lot slower. Okay. Okay. A lot of people make songs like this, don't they? This exact kind of method here. That's skanker. Oh. We are awful comparatively then, supposedly. Oh shit, who the fuck are you? This guy was just out of school. Oh yeah, they got the whole band. Got some fancy hair on the left. Look like a judge. Probably gonna sound stupid, but why do judges wear those white wigs? I'm gonna old I mean I don't think you see it too much nowadays, but some kind of old tradition or something perhaps. That looks like an old judge. Yeah, pretty good episode again today. Pretty good episode today. Again, a bit more of a chill one. The classic shonen training arc coming up here, I believe. I do like a training arc. They do often feel a bit slower than the actual kind of arcs. I mean, this one's actually kind of going through something a bit more interesting in terms of we're not just trying to get stronger. The reasons we're trying to get stronger is interesting, but again, I'm really interested in Gigi's kind of perspective of all this. As I said, he must be feeling absolutely awful about himself. And I've been complaining, as I said in the intro, like everyone's got to deal with all this, but how does he feel that everyone's got to deal with all this? People don't ask that sometimes. People are just like, yeah, you know what, you're an absolute nuisance, you're doing what's bad, you're putting me through hardships, but they don't ask, how do you feel that you're putting me through hardships? Which, like that's a good way to piss someone off even more, I think, in real life. But it's a genuine dick of, like, the person who causes that must feel horrible as well. You think. Not all the time, of course. Away, Moe Tri-Beam. So where did I get Heather Graham from? That's something I wanted to look up after this. I also wanted to look up what the hell's going on with the wigs, the white wigs. You know, I just got that name out of, I just got Graham out of nowhere then. Okay. Yeah, like I said, good episode. I really like the vibes of the first half again, a bit more romantic, having some cute moments between Momo and Okarun. Really enjoy that stuff. Love to see that he did wait for her. As I said, personally, I know it would be like a long kind of thing. To be honest with you, after school, I'm quite a patient person in general. Quite good at being patient. whether that's like listening to someone. But for an example, my dad, he'd always used to pick me up from school, and afterwards me and my sister would have to wait in the car for like 2-3 hours while he I mean that's not the biggest thing ever or anything, but we'd have to wait in like the car for 2 or 3 hours, kind of just doing nothing, waiting for him to finish. Like he'd pick us up on his break from work, and then we'd wait for like the second half of his shift, and then we'd go home afterwards. And just got used to kind of being patient. I'm not all that kind of it would be a long ass deal to kind of wait for a whole shift like this, but I'm glad Okurin did it. I think especially nowadays with like it's a lot easier because you've got phones and stuff nowadays, but back then have like a flip phone, so yeah, you just play a bit like Need for Speed crap phone version, or like Snakes or something, and that was pretty much all there was to do. But yeah, commitment from him for waiting that whole time, looking out for probably a dangerous kind of environment for her to be walking around in at night, so glad to see that. But yeah, I think Ira was especially really good today. She wasn't awfully kind of focused on, but I loved the kind of background shots of her, like facial expressions. She was actually quite adorable when we got to the school here. I think I know she was trying to like put on a good act and such, but I really like the kind of both of the moments, those kind of releases of the anger and those kind of cute stuff towards Okra, and I actually really like that. And again, I'm really happy I came around on both of these characters, both Gigi and her. I think, as I mentioned with Gigi, I think even more so, I already kind of came around to him during this kind of first half of the season, but I think I'll actually come around even more after what seemingly will be covering here, with him kind of maybe feeling a bit lonely, a bit isolated perhaps, especially after that Okurin push that we had in the middle of the episode. I've got some kind of music fucking ghost going on here, which should be interesting. But I did want to go back to this scene here. Okurin the absolute Chad going, get the fuck. Okay, just instincts. We saw that a few times this episode, didn't we? The instincts of Okurin, just like when he thinks too much, his eyes like darting about and he doesn't really know what to do. But his instinct earlier was to put out his hand to hold her hand. His instinct this time was just get the fuck away. So yeah, really liking what I'm seeing in that kind of regard. Let me know what you guys thought about this episode though down in the comment section. Make sure to leave a like on the video if you guys would like, and subscribe to the channel if you do want to keep up to date with these reactions. Pretty cool Hajime no Ippo reference as well. Let me know what they are referencing with that kind of Moe Beam stuff. Again, my first thought went to Silent Hill, but I think Silent Hill was actually referencing probably the same thing that this is referencing. Maybe some kind of very popular magic girl show, which I don't think I've seen any kind of magic girl shows, to be honest with you. So yeah, clearly don't know the reference or anything there, but yeah, thank you guys again for watching, and have a good rest of your day.